Hey everybody, I'm back again with another video. We're going to go ahead and continue on the Miss Priss campaign. From when we last left off, just to refresh everybody, we have only 2 original crew members left. That's the pilot and the navigator. The rest are replacements, so we are going to continue their story. Because it's been a while since I've played, and because it seems like this bomber's cursed, every time I've tried to start this video, my camera would shut off, my video would stop running. Most recently, my video quality turned to junk, and so this also spurred me into buying another kind of a cheap camera phone. But you know, it seemed to work out last video, so we're going to continue. Currently, as you can see, I have my marker ready. I got everything ready, good to go. We just got to start this. I mixed my deck, and now on to the mission. So, good morning, everyone. We're going to go for our briefing. Today's target will be the Cologne airfield. True, it's not very far, but we got some heavy resistance over the target and through the first zone, and even over the English Channel. So heavy fighters today. You know, normal briefing here. We're going after an airfield, so obviously we're going to have some heavy flak over the first zone and mission. I just hope we can get through this all right. We have not yet checked our fighter resistance, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now. We get to get rid of 1 fighter card. So let me go ahead and go through here and find it. Alright, looks like we dropped an FW-90. I'm not complaining about that. Immediately cycled that one. That was the problem I was having on my last video. Seems like every time I try to do a video, my nose starts running. Again, cursed bomber. Anywho, let's start this. Let's do it. You guys should know most rules by now. Drawing 9 cards. 1, 2. Radio operator Z+. Cycle completely. Go over the first zone area. That's the English Channel. So we had a pretty decent takeoff. 2 encounters for this zone. No flak. Whoop, here we are. Look at that. Wingman Z+. Next zone, not doing too bad. 2 encounters, heavy flak. So, see, I'm bad at this. I gotta remember to do that. And look what we have. While I was scanning for Z+, I pulled a random card. So let's see what happens. I need to do 3 checks and see how they turn out from this chart. Let's do it. Up, up, down. So let's go. Up, up, down. Up, up, down. Straight shooting. Gunner shoot us aces for the rest of this mission. That means they get an additional hit check, which is amazing. Now, if I understand it right, you get an additional hit check, but you don't get the additional damage. It's just you get that additional check. So I'm going to flip this card for next time. Take these 3 cards, put them back in the deck. All right, here we go. Continuing to look for a Z+ in this zone or encounter. One of our encounters is a flak card. This will be heavy flak, as you can see. So I have to do 3 hit checks. They miss 1, hit, miss. So they do hit us once. Oh crap, they hit our co-pilot. Hits our co-pilot. Wounds our co-pilot. seriously and does not damage the position. Take all these cards. He is hit badly. I flip him over. He is seriously wounded. That was our first encounter. To remember I'm doing that, I'll do this. This indicates to me, and I know it's shiny, and I apologize. I wish I didn't have to use those lights. That tells me that we are on our second encounter. Our second encounter that pops up just happens to be a BF-109. So BF-109 is coming in at 9 o'clock low. So 9 o'clock low. ME-110 coming in at 9 o'clock low. These guys here. Okay, we go 9 o'clock low. Now we have all three filled up. That's the maximum I can do. Now I'm just 9 o'clock low. I can do as many checks as I want, really, just to get my guys lined up. I'll use my radio operator Z, not Z plus, his ability to get my wingmen one without having to shuffle through it. Just, wingman. Really? Was my wingman? Oh, here we go. We got two wingmen on the job right now. Cycle. Now I'm looking for my 9 o'clock guys here. Let's see here. I think it was 9 o'clock low. And no, he's 3 o'clock. I'm gonna say 9 o'clock low. That's my fault if it was not. 9 o'clock low. Cycle. All right. So here's what I have for my formation coming at me. I have 2 BF-109s and an ME-110. I'm going to assign, let's see, my, what do we have here? Rear facing machine gun. So I think I might focus on the BF-109s. Ball turret. Put a wingman here and a wingman on my last one. So how the order is going to go, I'm going to try this from a video last time. I'm going to take that suggestion for, well, it's the rules, but I like doing the first encounter, or where the first card that pops up is what happens, but I think that's confusing me. So I'm going to only do defensive fire first, then offensive. So here we go. Ball turret gunner takes a shot. He gets 2 + 1 for being an ace this mission. So here we go. He gets 3 hit checks. His first hits, miss, hit. 2 hits. Amazing. His first shot. Let me put this down. His first shot hits the pilot, hurting him lightly. And because I'm here, his second shot hits the engine, damaging it. I know it's a waste, but I'm gonna let him, because I don't know, something could happen. He could explode this guy, take him down. He's only fleeing. So this guy actually runs. This guy runs, and so I'll put them back into the deck. That was awesome. Good shooting. All right, because let me explain. We lightly wounded the pilot. That makes him flee. He gets out of there. Alright, the second one is the wingman number 1 and the port waist gunner attacking the second BF-109. Okay, so here we go. The wingman gets 1 shot but misses. Port waist gunner gets, oopsie, he missed. Port waste gunner gets 2 chances. He hits, and since we already hit once, we have to go with it. He hits the engine, damaging it. So put the result card behind, because I have a tendency to not do that. And then I'll put this damaged engine card behind the BF-109, and then cycle the port waste gunner. Okay, so he is now back in the deck. I will attack him, or he'll get his attack next after the defenders. Okay, so wingman number 2 takes a shot at this ME-110, but he misses. This ME, okay, now we're gonna go around. Now it's the offense's turn to fire. This BF-109 takes a shot, he hits our controls. Destroying our aircraft. I told you this airplane was cursed. I told you it was cursed. Alright, so this is where we got to do our bailout sequence. This is going to be in... I'm going to do the reference card since this doesn't happen often for me. I mean, you think it does. I mean, it kind of does, but it is... I like to make sure I'm doing it right. This is going to be an uncontrolled bailout. I believe that's... So let me check. Yeah, conduct an uncontrolled bailout starting with step number 2. So let's check it. Let's read through it, see what it says. Uncontrolled bailout. Oop, there we are. Conduct a success check to determine if a bailout is even possible. So, let me see. I did the check with this guy, and we are able to bail. If it is possible, okay, blah, blah, search for the first crew card. If he is seriously wounded, then bury him. If he's healthy, lightly wounded, or exerted, make a severity check. If they're seriously wounded or KIA, then bury them. Make a success check. If successful, then remove from the deck. Okay, so here we go. Uncontrolled bailout. We're looking for our crew. First crew member pops up. He is not severely wounded. So I'm going to make an injury severity check. He's lightly wounded. If... Let me read this over again. I think I know what I'm doing. I just want to reread. I think I'm confusing myself again. I always do this to myself. Okay. It says, if seriously wounded, then bury. He's not. If he's healthy, which he is, lightly wounded or exerted, make an injury severity check. Which I did. He's lightly wounded. Okay, so, okay, yeah, that's, I don't know why I'm confusing, but this is simple. He's lightly wounded, which means he can still bail out, and he does not bail out. So, flight engineer dies. He died. He couldn't do the bail. Couldn't bail with us. He died because he was, the co-pilot died because he was severely injured already, so he couldn't get out of the aircraft. Okay, tail gunner. Severely wounded, so he didn't get out. Pilot, severely wounded, he didn't get out. That's one of our original characters. The only one we have left is our navigator. He was lightly wounded. Did he get out? No. Okay, keep going. We're just gonna keep going. Might as well see who else makes it. Ball turret gunner. Oops, I think I'm throwing away all my other cards. No. Okay, good. Let me check quick. Okay, so far, good. Okay, so all those guys are gone. We're gonna put those cards back in the deck. Yeah, sorry for the confusion. Just, ball turret gunner is dead. Bombardier, severely wounded. Oops. Port waist gunner. Lightly wounded. Does not bail out. Okay, it really is. He's really the last guy. Okay. He is lightly wounded, but bails out. So the radio operator. Alright, so let me do a count. I want to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 9 characters. None of my crew died. The radio operator as a replacement lived, but he's just a replacement. Not saying he isn't anything, but that replacement survived the bailout. His chances of being rescued in Zone 1 is pretty high. So let me check. Rescue. Just out of curiosity to see if he gets rescued. You know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to actually play him as a character on Winged Boot when I get it. Because the only guy that survived was a radio operator, so that should be a good recovery. But yeah, there you have it. The Miss Priss went down. The original characters are all dead. They're now KIA. That really sucks. But I mean, that's how it goes sometimes. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed what you were seeing. I had fun. It is the end of an era, I guess. But you know what? Hey, it happens. We were on mission 5. Things were going, I guess, okay until Zone 1, and then, oh, boom, done. Again, I do feel like this was a cursed plane. It seemed like every time I tried doing a video for this, something went wrong. And, finally, it's over. It went down. So I guess we're going to continue the other campaign for the Hail Mary. And we'll play through with them. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for watching. I'll put a link in there so you can see where you can buy the game. So you can see where you also can get a Winged Boot, which is going to be a great add-on for me, too. I mean, I cannot wait to do my stories with that. And I'll try to play through. If I have room, I'll try to make room on my table. This is how big it is, so I'll try to make room and see if I can do something about that. It seems like it's going to be... When I looked at it, it looked like it was compact enough to use, so I'm excited. And anyways, enough of my ranting, I guess. Thank you very much, and I hope you guys have a great day. Please like and subscribe. Comment below. I like to hear your opinions. Again, thank you. Have a good night. Hey, After Action Will here. I reviewed my video and realized that this guy did not get a chance to bail out. I believe I skipped him on accident when I put him down here as a used card. I shouldn't have done that, but we're gonna see if he lives. Because all my cards are put away, I mixed the deck. I put him on top, and we're gonna see what happens. Okay, does he make it? He's lightly wounded, which is okay. And he does not bail out. Okay, so yeah, Starboard Waist Gunner didn't make it. But I just wanted to add that on a bit for you, because he needed a chance. And you know, that's only fair. So only one guy survived, my radio man. And the next time we hear from him, we'll be seeing if he makes it out of Europe. German-occupied Europe. Alright, thank you guys very much. And again, like and subscribe.